Today's video is a part 2 of fuse banners that we are making. Last week I shared how to make these little fuse banner tags that you can put on different projects, whether it be your junk journals, your planners, or add them to gift bags and such. In the same sort of design, now this week we are making banners that we have fused together and added paper clips to. I love making altered paper clips, and the little fuse tool and the little sequins that we can add to it is something that we can do also, and I'm going to share that with you in today's video. So let's go ahead and jump into this project. The size is going to be related to the size of your paper clips. I have ones that are 2 inches in length, and so I have cut mine down to 1.5 inches so that it will fit, within our paper clip. So it's 1.5 by about 3, and we're going to play around with some of that. Now I want to show you 2 different techniques with this. So I've gotten 2 sheets of my scrapbook paper cut down to those size, and I even want to show you, this is how, it doesn't have to be exact. I used my paper trimmer and it kind of got caught a little bit in this, but remember, we're going to be fusing along this line because our actual size, I'm going to go around 1 3/8, and I'm considering that because we're going to be fusing on either side of that. I'm just going to line these up. This one is not exactly 3, as you can tell, but I'm going to line it up so that hopefully I can do a pretty straight line along this edge right here. And we're going to do the exact same thing as we did before. Straight edge. Okay. And then I want to do one on the opposite side as well. Let's line this up a little better. I'm really wanting to place my ruler on top of it because it kind of helps it to keep it in place, but then I don't want to move it. Let's see how this works. So you see that little edge right there? I'm going to press right here to kind of keep a hold on it. Oops, went off a little bit, but I don't think it really matters that much. So now I have the 2 sides edged. If you remember from our previous project, I'm going to take my ruler, and between the 2 fuse lines, it's about it's a little over 1 1/4. Okay, I'll line this up a little bit better. I think it's about 1 1/4 right there from the fused edge to fused edge. And so when we do half of that, that's going to put it about here at 5/8. I go up a little ways, kind of see that. And now I'm going to set up my diagonal. Okay, and do our diagonal from the other direction. Okay, and there is our banner. I'm gonna do a little bit of trimming, and I'll be right back. I finished the one, and I went ahead and made a second because I want to show you 2 different ways that we can do this with the clips. So the next step is going to be to add some inside here. And so for the first one, I have a little mix here of some green and some gold. And so we're going to just take our little piece. Now this is the one that is thinner compared to the previous project that we made. And so some of this we have to just kind of work through. Again, you fill it to the capacity that you want. And the only thing with this is I have noticed that with the smaller size of the banner pieces here, you kind of have to squeeze and manipulate. Oop, I've got some falling out, just to get your pieces down there like you want them. See, now they're there. That's good. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to keep this right here. Let's also use this little cotton candy confetti glitter that I've used before. I'm going to use this with the other piece. This has a really smaller pieces, so I want to try this out and see how it's going to work. So we'll open this up. Let's get our spoon and take a little bit. This has glitter, so this could get messy. I've got a little that has already come out from when I spooned it out. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of manipulating to get it in its spot, and we've got it. It's going to look a lot better when we get the edge piece done. We're going to do this part for both of our clips. I have this piece up here, and I've got my clip. Now, you want to make sure whichever way you want to be able to put your clip in. This is a side clip banner, and what I mean by that, I'm going to pull out one of my folders I've done before. If you want your clip to slide in from the left, we're going to want to put it this way. If you want your clip to come in from the right, you'll want to do it this way. So we'll do, if I can remember, one of each way. If we're going to go to this way, I want the edge, the longer edge piece, I want to use that. I want this piece right here up at the top. As we're getting ready to fuse this, I want to show you something that I had done. This is a lesson learned, and we're always learning about this, but I want to show you that it does happen. I think when I was fusing this particular one, and I've cut it off. It was this piece, but we're going to be able to still use it. It's just going to be a little bit shorter, and that's okay. But what I wanted to show you about it is when I was fusing this off camera, I got a little too close, I think, between the two, and it just burned the scrapbook page right in half over that. And so sometimes that happens when we do too much pressure, or maybe even I didn't give it enough room. We're going to try it again with a different one here, but we've got that. I want to keep that for us to remember it. So what we're going to do, this one is going to come in. I'm going to have it go in my page from the right side. And so I have the longer piece. Whoops, let me go this way. And I'm going to place it in here and fold it down about a half or about a fourth of an inch. And then I want that fold on the back side. We're going to place our metal ruler here between, and have a little bit of space between the paper clip and the ruler. And I'm just going to very lightly go across that. Make that closure. Let's see if it even attached. If not, I mean, I want to end up doing it on both sides. I think the first makes a closure, but now we kind of want the fold over to also attach. And you got to be kind of, it seems like it, when you do the more layers, it's almost like it's likely to burn it in half. But I think that was a good fold. I'm just going to very lightly, I'm talking lightly, because it seems to want to tear it when we have more. I'm going to leave this one as is, at this level. Here's the one that's a little bit longer in length. Let's do this one going in from the left-hand side. So I'm sorry, I'm doing that from the wrong side. Let's fold this down again about a fourth of an inch. And kind of holding both pieces down. Not a lot of pressure, Very lightly, kind of just to make the fuse. Now I'm going to, and if I even do this, it's just barely attached. Just barely. But if I go too hard of pressure, it seems to break it in half. So let's now very lightly. I have to remind myself as I'm doing it. I've got the hold, see the little loop that's holding the paper clip. And we have our little banner. I'm going to repeat the same thing with our gold and green sequins. You can't really see the green, but there is green in there. I was just about to start this one. I remembered that I have gold clips, so I added the gold clip for this one. And so again, this is about 1.5 inches across. And I have taken a green and gold piece of paper that is cut at 1.5 by 3, I believe. That's too much. Sorry, this needs to be 1.5 by 1.5. And I'm just going to fold this in half again like we did with our tag. And this one's going to end up going on the top here. We have to slide it in, and it's going to fit right on the top of our banner. So what I want to do here is I need to go ahead. I've learned this from trial and error. Go ahead and put this topper, this paper topper, through here and keep it here, and let's put our tape on. So let me put the tape on. So now you can see how I have put the tape on. One thing you can also do that I think I have found to be helpful, if your sequins are down enough, I would almost go in here and let's get these down just a little bit. And I'm going to draw a line right at the edge. We can lift that up. Draw a line right here to kind of fuse that closed so that the sequins don't go up into all the way up here in the top. And then they're covered up by the paper. I think that's a good enough line if you can kind of see it right there. As you can see, I have taken off the little strips from the covering of the tape. We're going to line that up, and I'm going to go ahead where I want it to be, and we'll fold that over on the bottom and then from the top. And there we go. We've got our little paper here. And what's great about this one, it can go really either way. When I first said something about it, I was talking about coming in from the right, but you could also do this one from the other side because we don't have any little pieces in it. Same for that, except for you do have this little piece here. And you can trim that off a little bit if you want. But these are the two different ways you can do your paper clip banners with clear, no paper toppers, or with the paper toppers. And let me show you another thing that I added. I made this particular one here and added another one of these little sentiments, happy birthday. And let's see, we can add to any of these that we have. I've got the different ones here. You can do the let's celebrate. That will come out very nicely. And I'm going to trim this off. Now these can be used with all sorts of projects. That's why I like to keep the length, because you may want to put these on some cards or that sort of thing. But you could add the let's celebrate here. Attach that there with a little bit of tape. We can also put something across the top. You could go with the pink color if you want. There's just so many different things that you can do, and it can be for birthday, or if you want to add them to your journals and planners as well.